What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, you know, we're unfortunately looking at a presidential change with Joseph Biden becoming president number 46 of the United States. I think that it's all but over. I know that the president currently will try to go to the Supreme Court, but I just don't know how he's going to be able to explain Georgia, how he'll be able to explain Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Nevada. And then North Carolina is still out there. I mean, he lost too many swing states, especially swing states in which, you know, Republicans run the state, like Georgia, Pennsylvania. Okay. But besides that, we're talking more about Ice Cube, okay? And people are still attacking Ice Cube for defending Trump's platinum plan. All right? And, you know, again, Ice Cube says that he tried to meet with Democratic leaders and Republican leaders about, you know, the plan for Black America, right? And you know, like Biden's people say it's not true, and Cube says something different. But you know, Roland Martin has come out to attack Ice Cube. He said, "Bruh, you got played." Okay. Now let me read what Roland Martin said, and I'll read what Ice Cube said. Let's start with Ice Cube first. Date music. Let me get this straight. I get the president of the United States to agree to put over $500 billion of capital in the Black community without an endorsement, and niggas are mad at me. Have a nice life. That's yesterday. Roland Martin says this. Sad music. The only problem, Ice Cube, that you didn't get the Trump to put $500 billion of capital in Black communities. It's a lie. It's a one line of the cover sheet of his so-called platinum plan. No specifics. Nothing. Bruh, you got played. One half. He then continues to talk about delusions. Okay. And then let me talk about Roland Martin. He keeps saying this. Why don't I know you got played, Ice Cube? I've talked to numerous Black Republicans who currently work with the administration, and they said that the $500 billion commitment is a joke. You're just wrong, bruh. Well, you know, let's just say this because he continues to talk about this, and I'll even read this one here. The other reason, date music, the other reason you didn't get a $500 billion commitment is because the Trump administration made no effort to do any Black media to discuss the plan. They tried to go on any national Black radios, no Black papers, no Black websites, no. So, okay. Roland Martin, let's say you were right. Trump has no intention, which obviously doesn't matter because he's not going to win. Trump is going to lose the election. He'll go to the court to try to appease the election. But I mean, I think this is something same that Hillary did in 2016 when she didn't win. Trump will be out of the office. He'll be gone. He'll have to go. He'll have to eventually concede. Okay? If not, the military will get him out of the office. He'll be gone. The question that I want to know is, because Trump's not going to win, is Biden and Kamala Harris going to put $500 billion into the Black community? If Ice Cube got played, then what about Bill Clinton? We'll start from current presidents because, see, if we want to go from the 80s, let's start from 80 to 88. So after Jimmy Carter was 76, 1980, the 1980 to 88 was the late great Ronald Reagan. George Bush the first was from 88 to 92. From 92 till 2000, we had Bill Clinton. So what we're going to do is we're only going to talk about the the Democratic presidents that we had since 1980. Reagan was Republican, so was George Bush. Bill Clinton, 92 to 2000. Obama, 2008 2016. So in the last 30, 40 years, if we are getting played, has there been a $500 billion investment on the table from Democrats? Let's even talk about your vice presidential candidate nomination, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, when you talk to her about the concept of reparations, Kamala Harris is not very clear on reparations. Now, is she? Is she? Because if we want to talk about reparations, because technically the Democratic Party is responsible for slavery. That's right, the same Democratic Party that you're complaining about. The Democratic Party is responsible for Jim Crow laws. You know, like when my family left Louisiana, and when other people's family, like yours, Roland Martin, left Louisiana, and when other people's families left like Louisiana or Alabama or Tennessee or Arkansas, going to the Great Migration, whether that was Detroit, Michigan, African Americans are going to Chicago. African Americans then went to New York. African Americans then went down to California, you know, to Nevada, to Washington for a new life. The reason why they had to leave was because of Jim Crow laws. Now, although they faced racism in the Midwest and in the West Coast, but the segregation and all of those things were happening in the South. So then my question is this: if you vote for those people who are responsible for slavery, the police, still in the modern day era, increasing police into black communities, who is the one that's getting played, Roland Martin? It's not Ice Cube. The people who are getting played are the ones who are voting for the same people that have enslaved African Americans and made them leave the South, made them leave the farms. Remember, under Booker T. Washington, we were farmers. We were controlling certain levels of agriculture in the South, although we were tenant farmers, but some of us had our own lands there. We had to give that up to go into the Midwest and into the West Coast and stuff like that. So we were pushed out of things we already knew. So who then, Roland, who's being played? When you vote for the same people that have policies against you, those are the people who are being played. You are a person who likes to play other black people. See, Cube is the one, even if he doesn't do it on the table, you will do anything for Democrats when they have nothing on the table for blacks. See, at least Ice Cube is trying to get him to commit to something. You don't want blacks. You want blacks to vote Democrat without them getting anything. Who's the one getting played? And anybody remember when Roland Martin, you know, when Hillary Clinton was up for president in 2016, and you know, Roland Martin did that little two-step, that little buffoon dance. You know, who's getting played, Roland? I mean, Roland Martin is your typical, in the black community, Roland Martin he's an attack dog. You know, like you saw how he showed up to that black conservative convention thing, you know, the Turning Point USA situation thing, when, you know, Anthony Bryan Logan was there, and here's Roland Martin. He's not even supposed to be there, but he's there causing problems. You know? Roland Martin is the agent that would like to keep the African American community behind, docile, under liberal policies, and not having any sort of autonomy. This is what he's talking about. But furthermore, in my own opinion, I would rather not ask them for $500 million or anything like that, billion, in my honest opinion. But what Ice Cube is doing here, Roland Martin is out of line, okay? Because Roland Martin doesn't have any plan for black America except for them to continue to get nothing and get used by Democrats. but we all know that's his job. He's doing it well. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. Peace out. And always remember to full range of all-time high. Check out the Patreon and all of that. We are out.